Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's football stream. I am here. I am live. I'm ready to start the stream. Let me just invite a guest. Uh, hold on, guys.
What up?
Just in time, bro. What's up, bro? How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing, man? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think you're frozen. You're freezing up a bit.
Yeah. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how you doing, bro?
Fine. What about you?
I'm doing very well now. We've got a new manager now coming. Thank God that we'll get the backing. Obviously, Ten Hag officially announced. Big ups, Davey. Um, big ups. But yeah, Ten Hag officially announced today on Manchester United. Um, what we'll go straight to you first because I'll say my opinions afterwards. But what's your opinion on Ten Hag officially being announced?
Yeah, mate. Listen, it's good that he's come. Uh, I wanted him, instead of Pochettino. That for me. I thought he was better, more suited to what we need. You know what I mean? But
Mm,
listen, I'm not gonna get carried away. I tweeted it out today. Until I see a complete overhaul in the squad, and
mm,
a lot of money needs to be spent, but it needs to be spent right. So the recruitment, for his style of football, it needs to be correct. And until I see changes in the structure, I'm not going to get carried away, man. But listen,
no.
hopefully he needs to be ruthless, Ten Hag, when he comes in. He has to be. But yeah, that's my thoughts.
Mm. And also we've heard we're winning the league. David says we're
Yeah,
winning the
right.
league next season. Nah. Maybe. We get the backing, we might do. But no, I think look, great day's been announced. From what I've heard so far, oh yeah, David's got food poisoning. Get well soon, bro. Um,
Um,
Food poisoning is bad, but
it
from
was
what I've heard, Ten Hag, he's already said he's going to strip up Harry Maguire captaincy. That proves to me so far that he might be ruthless if he is going to strip off Harry Maguire. But I said this, I don't know whose stream it was. I think it was Michael's or Oscar's. Um, until I see a change of backroom staff, like you said, and we get the play, he gets the players he wants. We already know he wants Timber, and he wants, I think, Antonio for
hmm
Ajax. He wants those two players. Depending on Antonio, because I've heard Antonio is going for 70, 80 million. So personally, I wouldn't go for him for that price. But given the players, I think he will. Personally, I think he will play Van der Beek next season. This is a hope for him personally, and Bruno gets dropped because at the moment Bruno's been absolutely shocking with his performance. His passing is not great, and I think Ten Hag knows Van der Beek very well. And I said this to a lot of people. Ten Hag is known to change a lot of players. Look at Haller, for example. West Ham flopped into one of the top scorers in the UCL. That's how Ten Hag can change players. He got them to the semi-finals. This manager is hopefully he will change some players and get rid of some.
Yeah, exactly, mate.
Did you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. I agree with you. Like, we've seen what he did with Haller. West Ham, he didn't fit the system of David Moyes. As soon as he went to
Mm,
play under Ten Hag in his system, he flourished. And
mm.
not only that, but he did very good in the Champions League. Like, I think he got like 8 goals or something like that. So it's
Yeah,
not a
absolutely.
coincidence. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, listen, he's got to be ruthless. He has to be. Like, for me, we need a ruthless manager, someone that's coming. Maguire, he's
Yeah,
not even the captaincy for me. Sell him. Sell him.
yeah.
The guy's 20, he's 29. And a lot of people, like some silly people on Twitter were like, but Maguire, he's passing and stuff. Oh, wait, this is what this it's not only passing, mate. that makes you a defender that can play for a manager. It's
Didn't
about your
Lindelof can pass? Lindelof can
exactly, but
pass.
it's about intelligence too. I don't think
Mm.
people get that. Like people comparing him to Daily Bin. Daily Bin's got intelligence, mate. Maguire's not good
Daily
at
Blind,
nothing.
Daily Blind weren't bad for us under LVG.
No, he wasn't. And he was versatile as
See,
well.
yeah, so and even Chris Smalling was thing. Also coming on the show, we got another guy, ZK. How you doing, bro?
How you doing, man? I'm fine.
Big up,
How you
big
Uh,
doing?
man. Long time.
So
It's
now
been
you're here. Now, what's your opinion on the Ten Hag situation?
Ten Hag. Really happy, really stoked. We've been wanting this for so long. Well, me, because I always thought the club was gonna go for Pochettino because you hear the ex players, you hear everyone, the media pushing for him. It just felt like we're gonna go through the same thing all over and over again. And yeah, so I just thought that. So yeah.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, Ten Hag coming is brilliant. Obviously, we just had good news after not a great night. Obviously, Liverpool and Man United. That was we expected that, to be fair.
Yeah.
But well, I want to get to that game anyway. I know a lot of people don't want to talk about it, but we'll get to that game right now too. But yeah, what is so out of all the positions, right? If you can name me four positions, I know how many. Five, if you can name me five positions, right, of any players, right, who would Ten Hag bring, or who would you bring personally for Ten Hag? I'll start with Zidane.
Who would I bring in the squad?
Yeah, or who would personally fit in Ten Hag, or who would Ten Hag bring
Um,
personally?
I I tweeted out, man. I said people are gonna say, "Oh, it's not FIFA." I said we need to get 7 players in. We need to get 7 players in the summer, bro. Like I'm dead serious. Like people say it's oh, it's not FIFA. Nonsense. You can get 7 players. Like I'll list you 7 right now. One, first of all, the midfield area is key. That needs to be improved
Yeah,
straight away. I'm gonna get Kamara from Marseille. He's available on a free. He's a defensive midfielder. He's only 22. He's a good midfielder. That's one. Who else? Who else? Who else? I think, mate. For me, I think we need another centre back as well, man.
yeah,
Because like
absolutely.
Maguire isn't good enough, and then Varane, he's good enough, but there's slightly injury issues there. So I'll probably
I
go for
know,
Timber.
I know that Bailey and Phil Jones might be leaving in the summer, so more centre backs
Yeah,
are probably
we need
needed
2
in.
centre backs, man. Like that's the
Absolutely.
key part. Midfield, I'll go for Basuma. I really like Basuma. I feel like good technically, strong, mobile, very energetic, hardworking. You know what I mean? But the technicality part is key for me as well. And
Yeah.
then obviously we need a striker. I know there's talks of Darwin Nunes. He's on the list. A lot of people don't want him because he lacks the technical ability. His hold up play. But at 22 years of age and the season he's having, if he comes in the preseason with Ten Hag,
Yeah.
you can improve hold up play. You can improve it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, and we need a right winger as well. So I'll tell you what, mate. If Dembele doesn't go to Barcelona, well, if he doesn't sign that contract, a new contract, but I'll tell you what, I'll risk it and go get Bernadeschi from Juventus. But yeah,
Bernadette.
some of my players that I named.
Yeah. I think personally we need a new left back. Oh,
Oh yeah,
personally, I'm going to go straight in the left back. We need a striker for sure because Ronaldo. It's hard for Ronaldo because will he go? Will he stay? We won't know till the summer because Ronaldo doesn't. Ronaldo's not that type of player who reveals when he's leaving until
yeah,
it's like properly the transfer window. So we don't know about that. The right wing's obviously the main thing we do because I think Sancho's strongest point's the left wing, and we haven't got a proper right wing. I think we had Ahmed, was it Diallo, who's now on loan for Rangers, so we couldn't even play him this season anyway.
yeah.
Um, and the left back situation, Tellez, look, I know you rate him Zidane, but personally, he has
I
been
don't,
looking
I
very,
don't, I don't, I don't rate him anymore.
not rate him, but I've seen a lot of people going on the lot personally. Seen a lot of people going on him, but people should have got. I didn't hear much game about Wan-Bissaka. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on there? Wan-Bissaka was problematic in that Liverpool game too. But CK, what would you agree with Zidane?
So I agree with both of you. I feel like we do need, well, the first position we need to improve. I know the club is putting striker as a priority, but we all know the priorities are midfield because, like, this season just shows how horrible we've been in every single midfield battle. Even Salah himself said it, home and away against Manchester United. They give you the midfield. Like, it's just becoming embarrassing now. We just lose the midfield battle to every single team. There have been games we shouldn't have lost. We lost because of our midfield. And now that we don't have Fred and McTominay, we even look worse with them. Like, we just need to get a midfielder. We need two midfielders. I'd personally go for Kamara, as he said. I'd like for us to go for Tchouaméni, but the thing about Tchouaméni now is he's becoming more of a more of a main target now. Like, other clubs are also looking for him, and I don't think if we don't get Champions League football, I don't think we can get him. So he could be well out. For center backs, I'd like Timber, but also quite like the look of Pau Torres because
Yeah.
he's something different. He's a left-footed center back. We don't really have that many. We've been playing Maguire in the left-sided center back place, and he's not really
That,
doing. He's not been up to par for how much we spent for him. And yeah,
mm,
Timber, Pau Torres, they're good. I feel like we need an extra wing player. I quite like Anthony, but I don't know if Ajax would let we willing to give us Anthony after we've done with Donny van de Beek. They gave us Eric Ten Hag, but I don't think Anthony would want to come right now. He could because
mm,
Ten Hag is the manager and stuff, but I feel like Anthony just needs to stay at Ajax for another season or two, just develop himself a bit
yeah.
more. And if we don't do that, I feel like Ten Hag could just get some of the loan players that we have, like because we still have some good loan players out there, like Amad Diallo or Pelestri. These guys could be given chances under Ten Hag. So the wing option is a slight concern because I don't think Rashford is gonna be on form for a while now because I just don't know. He's just not
I
there.
don't think he'll be at the club. I don't even think he'll be in the club in the summer.
I don't know. He's just not there. His mind is just not there. It's been almost 3 years now since he was on that good vein of form. Like 2 years is a long time, guys. Like he needs to be hitting those heights again real soon, or else he will be discarded out of the club.
Would you want to sell
Absolutely.
Zeke?
Right now, I probably would want to sell Rashford because right now I'm very disgusted with that Liverpool performance, and not even just that, just the performances before that. He's just not been doing enough for me at all.
Mm.
There's there's technique not being there, and there's just not working hard enough. Like he's not working hard enough, and I don't think that he plays like he's sulking at Ragnick. If he plays like he doesn't like Ragnick, you can tell like he's just not trying enough. I don't know what it is. The other day he missed that chance. All right, it's okay. Strikers miss chances, but like he's just not been on form for a good amount of months now, and it's just I don't know. He just Ten Hag could give him a chance or anything, but I feel like he's getting to a time now. He's gonna be 25 this year, right? So
Hmm.
Yeah.
he's close to 30 now. So we just need to start looking for new options.
I agree. I agree, man. He needs to be stripped off. Like people say rebuild. I know, like the likes of Bailly, Matic, Mata. Apparently Jones is gonna leave. You know what I mean? Pogba's gonna leave. Martial could leave. For me, Rashford needs to, bro. Rashford, Maguire, Luke Shaw, McTominay. But see you later, mate. I'm Listen. These guys starting week in, week out for this club. Bailly doesn't start week in, week out. Mata doesn't start week in, week.
Disgrace.
Matic doesn't. You know what I mean? Martial just sent out on loan as well. Who else? Jones doesn't start. You know what I mean? These are dead weight players that I just named, but the main key for me is that those players that I mentioned, like the Maguire, McTominay's, they're constantly putting 0 out of 10s. Yeah, look at Luke Shaw. He's been at 8 years. That's a rebuild for me. If we get rid of Maguire in the summer, just axe him. Rashford as well. Bye, mate. You've had your chance. Get out. Luke Shaw. There's talks of him getting a new contract as well, which is baffling. Don't know why.
Mm.
That's a rebuild for me. If
Yeah,
we that's a squad overhaul, and that's something I can get behind. But I don't think that's gonna happen. And until that until that happens, mate, I'm not gonna get excited for the summer. And
yeah.
especially the
Mm.
players. Like I think there's talks of what 4 players coming in. That's a disgrace for me, man. Like, we need 7, dude.
At
Pep putting 7 players in the
least
summer.
I just feel like our club is it's getting into a point now that if we're gonna reset the club, from what our board do is, it's just gonna be selling maybe 2 or 3 players and then just getting 4 or 5. But that's not resetting for me
Mm.
because have been players that have been given chance after chance after chance. Rashford has 300 appearances for the club. Like that's a lot for a 24-year-old. That is a lot. It shows you how many games
Yeah.
he played for us. But then when you check his not just stats, but like his overall games and how he's played, he still plays like he's an under 18. Like,
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
we, I don't see. I mean, it's not his fault because he's been under almost is it 3 or 2 managers now? No, actually 3 managers now, and there isn't that much you can learn when managers are being switched around and much. But he really should be at least be trying even harder because I just feel like he's just not hitting the height that we thought he would back in 2019 or 18 when he broke out, 2016 when he broke out. It's just he's just not there yet, and he's getting to a stage now where we're gonna have to leave him. He's gonna be the new Lingard. Like he's getting to that stage where he's gonna be the new Lingard if he continues here, and you don't
Yeah.
want that to happen. You don't want to see a player that you thought was gonna be amazing and just stick at the club because no one wants to buy him or.
Mm.
100%.
Absolutely. That's what you guys said about there. Obviously, we're going to get onto the Liverpool game. I know you guys probably don't want to talk about it, but we'll just want to quickly get on that before we end the stream. Obviously, we've got Arsenal Saturday, so there's 50-50 chance for that. But even though they just beat Chelsea, to be fair, um, but
Facts.
Liverpool 4-0 again, 9-0 on Ag, which I think is personally the worst ever um, ag we've had in the Premier League season against Liverpool in total out of the 4 managers, which is absolutely disgusting. And that proves to me that these players, they don't give a shit. They're on 200 grand a week, 300 grand a week players, and one of them is only playing because of the old manager, and one of them's only playing probably because the owners are saying he's 80 million. Let's play him. This is the problem. And then these players, you've got the likes of Rashford, you've seen Shaw, you've seen Tellez make fuck ups this season. To be fair with Tellez, he didn't play that game, to be fair, it was still lot, wasn't it? And then Pogba's injured. That could have been Pogba's last game. The whole Liverpool game was just a mess. There was no structure, there was no plan. Like, but
It was embarrassing.
what's your thought? It's embarrassing. What's your thoughts on it quickly before we end the streams of that? We'll go with you, Suzanne, first.
Um, it was embarrassing. I was watching the game. I wasn't even. There was a bit of anger. There was a bit of anger to me because just seeing Man United out there, just running around, no plan, just chasing the ball like headless chickens. Some of them were walking. And Mason, you know me already, mate. I despise 90% of this team. You know me.
Yeah,
I hate personally. I can't stand them. Every time I watch them, especially the ones I don't like, I just feel like to get them off the pitch, man. But
yeah,
they don't have no. They don't care. And
yeah,
I think it stems from. We can look at it stems kind of stem from above because
yeah.
these little idiots in the boardroom giving these players huge contracts, and then you wonder why they just say, "Let me just stroll around. Let me just run around." You know what I mean? I thought the tactics were a joke from Ralph. I think
Yeah,
Ralph needs to get some criticism as well. What was he doing? Played
abs-
so defensive. Like, you know what? Just for me, just go for the game, man. I knew we were gonna get smashed. I said we're gonna lose 3-0. But just go for it, dude. There's no point going out like that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Is it
yeah,
disgrace? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Look how much money we've spent. Look how much money these silly owners have spent. Yeah, and we put
absolutely.
our team like that. It's bro, Liverpool. Liverpool only went there. It's a training session to get their cardio up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
even. Dude, it's it,
yeah.
bro. They're just passing it from midfield. One touch bang, in there. It's a disgrace.
Thiago was doing flicks like Richarlison did.
Disgrace, mate. Disgrace.
Like, before we get to you, ZK, David says, "Are you giving Tellez one more season? If we can give Shaw 7 seasons,
Okay.
surely we can give Tellez another one." He is
Okay.
wrong. He is right. To be fair, he's
Yeah.
right. You know, I know a lot of people saying Tellez mucks up and all that, but to be fair, Tellez doesn't get much chance as Shaw. And to be fair, this is his first set of running games he's had in quite a while. And if
Mm.
we can give Shaw 7 seasons, when he never used to play under Ashley Long was playing over him when Mourinho came. So
Mhm.
I agree. But ZK, before we end the stream, what was your thoughts on the Liverpool game?
I was just I turned off the TV after like 17 minutes, bro. I just couldn't be arsed anymore. Like I just because we knew we were gonna get destroyed. There was no chance of winning. Like we had a 0.1% chance of winning. I just wanted us to see us at least score a goal, at least make sure it mattered. And after horrible news coming out about Ronaldo's child rip, like I don't like Liverpool. The Liverpool fans gave more passion to Ronaldo than our players did last night. Like actually, last few days ago, it just doesn't make sense. Like where is the camaraderie? Where's the teamwork in this team? There's nothing. Because the players, they don't look like they're playing for themselves. Like they're all jogging, not in position. They're just all messed up. And back to Ralph Ragnick playing five at the back, there was no point to play that because like the plan would have been screwed if they scored. We just literally did not need them to score on us first, and that's what happened. And then we started
Yeah,
scrambling, trying to switch stuff up, and then just get slaughtered. Like I don't know what Eric Bailly has done not to get run of games for Manchester United. The fact that he's picking Phil Jones over him, it, it's not a good look. And also tell us the fact that he's picking Delo over him, it's not a good look. Does he just doesn't trust them in this game? Is it that he doesn't rate them? It doesn't make sense to me. Like there's no point. And then in the midfield, Pogba, Matic, like Bruno Fernandes, they were just dead. Like the Liverpool midfield ate them up. It was just non-existent. Bruno just not doing after since he's gotten his contract. He's not been even trying anymore. Like we always say, Bruno always misplaces passes and just doesn't do right. But right now, he's not even trying anymore. The fact that
no.
Hannibal Majri came on and showed a bit of passion exposed all of them. It exposed all of them because he was actually running and doing stuff because like he actually wants to play for the shirt. You could just see that the others are downing tools and he's playing because he wants to
Yeah,
play for this club. He put on an Instagram post about him saying, "Whenever I'm called out to play for Manchester United, I'll always be there." It just speaks volumes of the other players. If those are your senior players and your youth players have to show you up like that. But when Elanga came on and then Ralph was like, Elanga is a good example to these older players. That's quite damning. It doesn't make he don't even care. Like they're getting roasted by Ralph so many times, but they just don't give a. They don't. They
yeah,
don't give two. Like honestly, it's just it's just quite sad to see because these are professional players. They have the dream that most people want to be doing. Like they play for one of the best clubs in the world, and then they just don't care just to even enjoy their playing time. All they care about now is money. But you know, they've
yeah,
made it. This is what they wanted to do apparently because they don't really care about football anymore. Because I thought
yeah,
you play football because you love it, because you like it, because you want to enjoy your career. But these players don't. They just play for
yeah.
money. They don't care about anyone. They don't. They just don't care.
No, they don't. Well, we're going to read these last questions and we're going to stream. Rate says some big ups to him. Says Ralph needs to stick to being a DOF. Can't stand his tactics. Uli is the reason why we're losing 4-0 to a meaty Liverpool team. He left us right mess. And Davey says, can't blame Ralph, mate. The squad is so weak. Well, to finish off what I was going to say, Davey, I think personally, yes, the squad is weak. But he also, to be fair, has the choice to pick the right players, has the choice to play attacking football in that Liverpool game, and he can't. He didn't. And last night, David, he loaned Martial and Van de Beek kept Elanga. I
Well, the
probably
thing
don't
is, the
think
reason
that's.
why he loaned them out wasn't that they wanted to leave. Like when he came in, Martial literally said, "I want to go." I remember that. Also, Donny van de Beek as well. It's not like he
Yeah.
loaned them because he wanted to. He actually wanted to keep these players, but they wanted to leave.
Mm.
No,
But
I doubt
anyway,
that.
guys.
I doubt
Yeah.
that, mate.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Great stream. Sorry if it's a bit short today because I have got some stuff to sort out in a minute. But anyway, thank you for watching. Until I'll see you all later. Bye for
Big
now.
up, man.